What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the episode of Fishing Me, DYang. It has been a while since I talked to you guys, maybe almost a month since my last video. You guys all know, if you guys have been following me on Instagram, I have recently just moved my location, not out of state, not out of town, just a couple miles away, okay? Because I have big plans for you guys. Anyways, I'm out here looking for some walleyes, white bass. You guys all know the Rock River here in Jefferson/Fort Atkinson. It is time to catch these fish. I've been out here since like 6:30, since sunrise, but I've been just casting around, warming up, because today I'm going to show you guys how to really cast a fly and how to set it up with the swivels, what kind of leader, what kind of flies, stuff like that, things that you guys have been asking about. And if you guys have never done this before, it takes a lot of practice. It took me almost, I want to say, about 2 years. It's equivalent to, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months, because I only do it at the end of March and April, you know, just a month and a half, and then what, late fall maybe. So I want to say maybe 2.5 months, 3 months total of practice time. I've been trying to look for some privacy. It has been so like crazy. There's a bunch of people out there by the bridge already. I'm out here all the way by the second bridge of the train track here, and again, I just want to show you guys how to really fish these flies. The water is higher, so there's techniques of just ways of fishing a fly when the water is high and the water is low. So to kind of demonstrate what it really looks like, this is my 7-foot St. Croix Avid X. I've been having this guy for almost 3 years now, and I love this rod. It works really great. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cars going back and forth, so sorry. Anyways, if you're gonna fish flies, right, this is like that deep water river fly fishing. I don't even know if it has a style of name. If you're gonna go river fishing, right, with flies, I highly recommend you guys to fish a 7-foot plus rod, okay? Don't go any shorter unless you're doing like some wall contacting where you're just fishing kind of shallow. But in this scenario at the Rock River, I suggest 7 foot or more, okay? What I got here is Avid X 7 medium light power. It has enough backbone, sensitive tip. It's long enough for me to really whip that sinker out there, okay? Because when you're fishing with flies, a pencil sinker, I'll show you guys in a bit, you want to be able to launch that thing, okay? Not necessarily whip it really hard, but you want to be able to like launch it in a motion where I'm going to show you guys in video. So that way you can get really good distance. But to just break it down here, I got a Piscifun Carbon X size 2000 to 2500, works great. St. Croix Avid X 7-foot medium light, fast action power. And the pound test here, I'm using braid. Now you can get away with 10 and 15, but what I found out that works really good with distance wise and like the smooth casting, I want to say 8-pound test braid will help you. It's sensitive, it's strong, and it'll allow you to give that really good hook set, that sweep, to pull that fish in. So this is the pencil sinker I was telling you guys about. Oh man, they got the machine running. But you want a pencil sinker, that's what you want to do. Okay, nothing fancy. Like I say, you can find these around a lot of bait shops here, but because the current is so strong, you want a heavier sinker, okay? If you can go 1 ounce, power to you. Anyway, so there's the 3-way swivel right there. You want to tie the braid on the 3-way swivel, right? Just like that. You can find these just about anywhere, but that's how I would tie it. So with the leader, that tie the sinker on, you can go 8 to 10 pound, right? They work great. My leader here is a really long leader. As you see, it's getting tangled up with the grass here, but let me see. So I tie a, I want to say 7-foot leader. David, why do you use such a long leader? Because of the action. The longer the leader, the more subtle. It's a better, efficient like presentation for the walleyes and white bass. That way you're not snagging on the bottom. You're almost fishing like a foot off the bottom, according to the leader itself. So the fluorocarbon leader here, it's really thin, so it's not like it's gonna sink too fast or float too high. If you can go mono, mono works great too. I like to use mono during the white bass season because I like that fly to suspend slower, but because it's still kind of cold out, I kind of want the fly to almost glide right along the bottom to attract those walleyes. Fly wise, color, I want to say purple with red. You know, they don't got to be fancy, they just got to have that color on there, and if it works, great. If not, change over to gold. Okay, that's a red fly. So alright guys, so now that I have a little bit of free time, since I'm not catching any fish, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how you guys should be casting a fly. First off, you want to start off by practicing, geez, Hold on. First off, you want to start off with the 1/2 ounce sinker, the 3-way swivel, right? And 1 leader and just a fly, okay? You want to practice first. It takes a lot of practice. You have to find that rhythm that you're comfortable with. You know, I'm just going to show you guys how you should be casting. So, I see a lot of people, they cast like this. They have a long leader, right? So they're doing this. This is what they're doing. They're going like this, and they're watching it in their back like that. And they get the line ready, right? Obviously, they get the line ready, and they're doing this. They already lost their momentum doing that way. You don't want to do that, okay? They shoot it up, because what happens is that when you cast it, when you're doing it like this, you're watching. They worry about their fly pretty much, and when they're doing this, they're aiming it, and it's just going straight up. That makes your fly tingle. You don't want to cast like that. What you want to do, the correct way of doing it, right? So here it is. What you want to do is like this. You want to be able to whip it like that. You guys see that? You want to be able to turn it and whip it. Obviously, pay attention to the things around you, but this is how I found out that works really good. Make sure I don't hit my car. So I'm watching behind me, watching who's next to me. You cast it, whip it. That way your fly is flying straight, your sinker is flying straight, and it doesn't give it time for it to tangle up. Because if you cast it higher, wind is going to tangle your fly and your sinkers together. Make sense? So you don't want to do that. Again, you want to whip it, pick it out of the water, right? Get it out of the water, just whip it. More than halfway. That's how you cast a fly, you guys. You don't want to tangle the sinker with the fly, the leader, or anything like that. You want to be able to just round it up and whip it as far as you can or to your destination. So that's how you do it, and hopefully that was helpful. Alright, so this is the rod view of how to cast. This is what it looks like. Put your line in. You see how far I can go by whipping it. You see this? So I let my fly in the river like that. I grab the line here, let my leader extend, and I just whip it. And it's more, I'm like halfway completed over the river itself. So that's how you should be casting it. You should be able to whip it around you and yeah, whip it in front of you. Alright guys, so one last cast demonstration. And that's how you cast, you guys. So try it out. Good luck out there, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you guys out on the water next time. I don't know if I'll catch anything, so yeah. Well, you guys, that is it. Like I said, I only had like 3-4 hours to really teach you guys how to cast and what it looks like, stuff like that. If it wasn't informative, please let me know. I'll do my best to put more time into it. I just kind of came out, just have fun. There's a lot of cars going back and forth, so I know it's hard to hear me. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Again, we're almost at 4,000 subscribers. I will do a giveaway at 4,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys out here. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man, good luck. And yeah, I'll be fishing tomorrow, so